One more time for you, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 67.8 kilos out of Dynamite. He is D.Valcnlin. And fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 72 kilograms out of Shockwave MMA, Stuart. Good luck, guys.
Welcome to our 7th fight of the evening here at the BCFA. This fight sees Frenchman Valentin Deschamps in the red corner wearing the black shorts, taking on Stuart Mitchell in the blue corner wearing the white shorts. Both men are making their debut here tonight. The Frenchman out of Dynamite Gym and the Englishman from Shockwave MMA. Oh, good exchanges from both early. You can see the raw intention from Valentin Deschamps as he looks to really explode. There's a definite height advantage for Stuart Mitchell though. Let's see if he can put it to use. Impromptu spinning back kick from the Frenchman. The footwork thus far is very, very interesting from Valentin. Oh! Needs to be careful with that push kick attempt though. Stuart Mitchell's done a fantastic job after getting a little worried of scrambling back to his feet and in on a single leg now. All of the French team we've seen here tonight have looked for that control of the arm to counter the single leg, but wow, he's really taking the opportunity of the space to duck and dive and swing with some real raw intention. Good straight punches as well from the Frenchman. He really covers distance. He's having to do a good job of it though. He's, as I say, he's got a bit of a height disadvantage. It's going to force him to have to punch upwards. Good pick up on the single leg, cut the angle well, finds himself in a very loose half guard. Easy pass if he wants it. Stuart Mitchell's hunting for his neck, but it's going to be very hard to get a submission without significant control of the body. And there's the simple step over from Valentin Deschamps, finding himself in mount position. Let's see if he can frame on the face, create some distance. Good job of countering that hip heist attempt. He needs to get a frame on the face when he's going to posture up and do that. Stuart Mitchell complaining to the referee about either shots to the back of the head or an accidental headbutt. It is shots to the back of the head from our referee Garth Harriman, but it's a 1-point deduction for Valentin Deschamps. Let's see if that fires him up even more to try and put a finishing point to this fight, but Stuart Mitchell's caught him on the way in and knocked his gum shield out. Well, the Frenchman's gum shield flew out of the ring. His crowd jumped up in the corner and motioned that it needed to be replaced. I think our referee was right in waiting. It really should be a neutral break in the action. It's obviously unfortunate if a competitor's gum shield comes out, but you can't use it as justification to break the action of the fight, especially when one fighter is getting the upper hand. Stuart Mitchell really appears to have been fired up by this. He's motioning, come on in, but last 10 seconds, let's see if someone can land something significant, and it is a good right hook from Stuart Mitchell. Well, there's some high tensions in this fight. Point deduction for the Frenchman. Crowd complaints when the mouth guard's coming out. I think we've got a very, very exciting second round to look forward to here at the BCFA. My name is Josh Palmer. And we're coming to you from the Trinity Park Conference Centre in Ipswich, Suffolk. I'm wondering what's going to be going on in the corner of both fighters. What advice are they going to be giving each other? I think if I'm in the corner, hands on the much taller fighter, Stuart Mitchell. Second round underway, touch of gloves. Nice chopping right kick from Stuart Mitchell. Try and slow down the Frenchman's footwork. Really nice angle from Stuart Mitchell. He stepped off very well to the side, keeping a good high left hand. Wild swings from the Frenchman, massive spinning back fist, slips in the process though. He really is throwing with real intention. Neither fighter looks to be particularly tired yet, but if they keep this pace up, cardio really may be an issue going into the third round. This fight scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. I'm really impressed with the way Stuart Mitchell is changing the angle. The Frenchman is having to come forward with so much explosiveness and cover so much distance to get inside that reach, but it makes the parry and the step off all that much easier for the man from Shockwave. Again, starting to flaunt that reach advantage is Stuart Mitchell. Nonchalantly throwing the jab out. He's got to be careful though if he gets caught, but using that height advantage to get above his opponent, really drop him down. The Frenchman trying to scramble forward. Doesn't really have a particularly strong grip on any leg here, though it's going to be an interesting pickup if he can get it. The crossface should be coming in hard from Stuart Mitchell now. Stuart Mitchell, of course, if he can free his left leg, has an opportunity to go straight to the back of Valentin Deschamps. Well, a bit more of a traditional wrestle against the cage here. Big single leg pickup from the Frenchman, does a good job of changing the angle and dropping Stuart Mitchell to his back. Let's see what Stuart's guard's like here. See how active he chooses to be, or if he wants to work to stall and hope the ref gives him a stand-up. Well, what was an incredibly frantic pace on this fight has slowed somewhat on the ground here. Valentin, I suspect, on the losing end of this round thus far. And needs... Stuart Mitchell's complaining about strikes to the back of the head again. And it's another point deduction. The small shots to the back of the head. Well, our referee, Garth Harriman, giving the Frenchman a final warning regarding shots to the back of the head. He's explaining the rule once again. Doing a good job of jabbing forward, but it was a very relaxed parry and turn from Stuart Mitchell. I'm struggling to see what Valentin Deschamps can do here against a much taller fighter. He needs to perhaps look to counter that sidestep and really throw that overhand right. Either that or he's got to look for the takedown. He is just running forward now. Almost trying to just bulldog rush his opponent. The range is just proving very, very hard for the man from the Dynamite Gym in Montpellier to deal with. Head kick just missing. When the hands of Valentin Deschamps come down temporarily, it'd be really good for Stuart Mitchell to keep looking for that high kick. He's easily got the range to land it. The Frenchman just completed a good double leg pickup, didn't really change level particularly. It's more of a rugby tackle-esque takedown, but it did the job nonetheless. He does, however, need to be far more active here as we close out the third round. Stuart Mitchell can probably just afford to tie the arms up and work for a very relaxed stand-up. Any time that's ticking away here is all in the favour of Stuart Mitchell in the white shorts. Body lock from the guard momentarily. That really would make it difficult for Valentin Deschamps to progress. If I was Stuart Mitchell, I'd be tying up and just looking for those very tight triangle entries. Those long legs are going to make it very easy for him to get his hips up. Heel kicks to the kidneys are actually an illegal move under the unified rule set of MMA, so he does need to be very, very careful of using those. Heel kicks to the thighs, however, are completely legal. And the referee deeming not enough action, going to stand the fight back up and give these guys the last minute or so on the feet here. Oh, and he's dropped for the guillotine. He looked like he was under the chin, and that appears to have just enraged Stuart Mitchell, who drives forward a little sloppily, gets reversed by a good bit of scramble wrestling from the Frenchman. But end of the round, end of 3 minutes. A good energetic fight from both guys. It's going to be very hard to not see this going the way of Stuart Mitchell in the blue corner, especially with those point deductions. Was a good valiant performance from the Frenchman, but in the end that reach advantage was just a bit too much for him to overcome. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards here. So let's throw it over to our MC and see which way the victory is going to go.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your winner. The judges scored the fight 30-28 to Stuart Mitchell!